Hello, beautiful planner babes. As you can see, we have something different in front of us today. And this is actually the budget book from Fancy Plans. And I got this book. Let me get my pen up out of here so we can turn the pages easier. In 2023. And I have been on my own, not living with parents or whatever, since I was 17. So I've had about 30 some years of doing my budget and paying my bills and working and relying on me and I guess whoever my partner was at the time. But so I got this in 2023. Let's just start talking and get into it. And I kind of really didn't, let's see, I don't want to get you guys out of focus, and this one's way bigger. This has a lot of stuff up in the front. And I don't know if I have one of my current budget pages. I don't think I do with me, because I would show you. Normally, I have a paper. It has all my bills. I write them all out each month, and then I write the amount that I paid, and then I write the date they were paid. Or it has, the bill, the due date, and then I write the amount and that it was paid. And I've been doing my bills kind of like that forever. I've tried the Budget Mom. I've tried this one. I really, when I got it in 2023, I kind of did a few things here and there with some goals, with my debt, paying off stuff. And I actually, since I started using this, I actually may go in and white this out, because this is totally different now. And I may go through and try and utilize that. But I have tried cash envelopes, which I really, really loved doing. My only problem is, it was a lot different back in the, 80s, 90s, when you got a paper check and you went down to the bank and you cashed your check and you said, oh, I need X amount of cash back. I mean, that was really easy. Now it's like everything's direct deposited. Where we currently live, see, I tried. I really tried. I tried to write stuff down. I tried to highlight and do my little chart of what we needed, what we were spending money on. But, literally, I don't know. This month I did a little bit better. But anyway, so, and now, like I was saying, we live somewhere that we don't have our bank. We have an affiliate where we can go to the cash machine and pull out money. But I don't know that with how I want to budget right now, that cash envelopes are really a thing I can do right now. I may start doing it again later after I get a few bills paid off that I want to pay off, because that is kind of my goal right now. But anyway, so I pulled this back out for the month of July. And I got it all decorated. And so I am going to try to follow this. I'm going to try and come in every day and utilize it. And here I wrote myself a letter to kind of, it's my first month, go with the flow, get used to it. I'm telling myself, think about what you buy. Do you really need it? Or do you want to focus more on what you can pay off? My to-do list, we are having a 4th of July party, so money's got to go for that. I need to start buying birthday gifts for August. August is another big birthday month. Make sure all the bills are paid on time. And up until March, my bills were always paid on time, always took care of business. And then we moved into this house, and after 13 years of all your bills being the same day, and now trying to know when the new bills are due, and we have some that come in the mail, some that come online, and so now I finally got the dates of all the bills. So this month we are going to make sure they are all paid on time. And no, I wasn't like weeks and weeks late, but I get a notice, oh, that bill was due. And I'm like, oh, crap. Okay, and get in there and pay it. And then I want to pay extra on any bills, and I want to stay focused on the big picture. And then my quote this month is, gratitude builds a bridge to abundance. And here, if I make any big purchases, birthday gifts, anniversary gifts, all the things for August, I'm going to write those down. And then over here, let me see if I fold it, we can see it better. We have the book of the month. And if you know me, I read several books a month. So I will probably write down through the month when I finish this. And my carryover, I have not added that yet because it's not the end of June. So whatever I have left on July 1st, I'm going to post up here. My focus word is the big picture. And the big picture is paying off some of our credit cards right now. Upcoming, we have the 4th of July party. We have 4 birthdays in August. And then I have my wedding anniversary in August. And here I'm going to put in the income. And my goals this month are extra on credit cards, start buying the birthday gifts, and think before you buy. And here I'm going to put one thing that I am grateful for. All right. And next, we have the mood board. And I am actually looking, I don't know if you can really see. So, I'm actually looking at buying a brown cover, planner cover. And this is a gift I bought for an anniversary present. And it's actually for an anniversary present for this month, for June. And it's not going to be here till in July because I had it custom engraved. So I did put that there. And then I am actually, I don't know if you could see, I am actually going, the new Z Fold 7 is being released this month. And that has been my phone of choice for the past, I think, I did not buy the 1. I started with the Z Fold 2, and now we're at the Z Fold 7. So, and I think I haven't had all of them. I still have a 5 right now. And I actually used my Z Fold 2 for a lot of years. But my goal is to get a new phone this month. So July 9th, that is my thing. So this book has 3 calendars a month. So it has this little one, it has this one, and then it actually had an identical one to this, which I actually taped to the next page because I only need 1 calendar. I'm just strictly using this for budget. And I would have taped this page to the page in front of it, but that was my mood board, things I'm looking forward to buying, things I want to pay off, whatever. And here, I'm so happy. I got all my bills put in here and all when they're due. So I'm excited about looking at that each day and making sure I'm at where I need to be. And then here, I haven't written it down. I don't know why, because that was part of what I was doing last night, and I did not write my list of bills and debt. But, so this is kind of what I use on a regular basis right now. So I do the due date, I do what it is, and then I do the amount that I paid, and then just put paid, like the date it was paid, or an X for the fact that it was paid. But I do think I'm going to put all my bills, and then yeah, I'm going to get all my bills put in there. And then here, we do have cash envelopes and sinking funds, which, like I said prior, I'm not doing cash envelopes. But I need to put money back in savings. And these are the 3 things that we are saving up for. And one of them is a fence for around our house. One of them is a heart scan for my cat. And one of them is a down payment for a new car for my wife. So those are the 3 things that I'm hoping to put. I'll probably just put as much cash back as I can, which I could have done in a savings. Oh, here, look. I actually have what I currently use. And this is not all filled out, and this is kind of a mess because I was trying to write down dates and stuff. But, did it have a place for savings? Maybe it did. I don't know. I'm going to do them as cash envelopes and just kind of keep track of how much I'm setting aside for each one, although they're going into a savings account and not actually into a cash envelope. Oh, because I did this. So let's, where, I want a piece of paper. Let's cover this up. So here is the savings goals, or savings, which I am actually doing our credit card debt. So I am doing those, and I have the starting balance here. And each week that I can put money on them. Oh no, I didn't turn off my notifications. I thought I had. So sorry. Each week that I can pay extra on them, I am going to write down the amount. And here we have a daily spending and how much we spent each week. And I didn't really think about using this, but looking at it now, yeah, I don't know if I will do the daily. I might, but I'm definitely going to do the weekly because I am going to track what we spend daily. And I am actually going to probably do a color coding system again, like I tried to do before, where if it's a need, well, it's got here a need or a want. But like before, I highlighted all our coffee spending in one color. And I highlighted all our monthly bills. And then I highlighted all our credit cards. So I kind of get an overall view of where our money's going and where, you know, like if I go out and spend $500 in 1 month on coffee, which I do not do, but I was just throwing an example out there. That's $500 I could pay off on a credit card. So then I know that I need to cut back on my coffee drinking and actually spend maybe $100 a month and put $400 towards bills, because I am a firm believer of not denying yourself the things that bring you joy in life. And money comes and money goes. And yes, I would like to have all my credit cards paid off because I would have all that extra money to spend every month on things I want. But at the same time, I'm not going to punish myself to do that. And then there's 2 pages, or 3 pages of that. And then here, I kind of split our bills out by what needs to be paid out of each check. And over here, I totally messed up because I started backwards looking at my calendar. I don't know why I did that. But there is not 5 weeks in this month, so all number 4 were put on 5. I guess I could have just whited this out and drew an arrow and stuff, but no. So I ended up putting a sticker there. And then here we have notes. And I actually think I may journal here about how I feel about money and things that are working through the month and things that I've kind of chosen not to buy to for the bigger picture and kind of get that good relationship with money going again to bring it back into my life. And then here we have a reflection of the month. And here we have the budget mood, which has how you felt about it, if you met your budget, did you achieve your goals, kind of a little jaunt about it. And then that's the end of it. Then it goes into the next month. So I thought I would share with you guys, and there's a few reasons why I started using this planner again. And that was one, because I had it, and I'm trying to utilize the things I have, because I have a ton of stuff that have not been utilized. So I am trying to utilize them rather than just letting them sit. And two, I really want to have a daily focus on my money and really be intentional on what I'm spending it on, how I'm spending, and where my money could better serve me. Because I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve. And so I'm hoping that this more structured view gets me to those goals faster. But anyway, if you'd like to see more content about me doing my budget or how well I achieved it over the month, let me know. And once again, I am so grateful for all my subscribers. And I appreciate every comment, every heart, every like, and every follow. And I am on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all under the handle Planning with Angie Today. And I'd love to see you all on all my platforms. All right, Planner Babes, have a great day. Bye.